Alright, this is Andrew at Joda Home Inspections. We're doing a sewer scope today here in Pleasant Grove. Today is September 26th, 2024. We're at 1462 West, 2730 North. We have the camera pushed out 150 feet to the city connection, and now we're going to pull it back and record it and see what we find. So this first connection point is called the nose on. That's where it goes from your lateral line into the main city line, and it did look like a good connection there. This is PVC pipe. This is what they use on most new construction. It's what I would expect to find. You'll notice a little bit of running water. The running water that's above my camera head is just fine. We are going to see some standing water, and we'll talk in depth about that, but that indicates an issue. So we'll talk about that when we get there. This is how you want the line to look. Flowing water, or no water once the water quits draining. You have a slow basement tub, and so it's taken a while to drain, and so it might be running the entire time because that is a pretty slow drain. Kind of a long sewer line. Average length of a line that I see is about 100 feet, but you have a lot of square footage in this basement, and we are seeing a lot of the line under this slab. A lot of times the access point is by the front of the house, and then we see a lot less of the line. So, but you do have a lot of line that's your responsibility. The benefit of a shorter line is there's less line to worry about having an issue. Alright, so right here, you'll notice that we're going to go underwater, and it's almost like the line, the camera drops, which makes me think that maybe the line has separated right here. It could be purely bad grade, but I did feel a little bit of a bump that I had to push my camera over, which makes me wonder if it's not just bad grade, if there's also an offset there. I don't see any signs of roots, and so I don't think this is necessarily a blockage that could just be cleaned out. I think to fix this, the line would likely need to be dug. So it'd be good to have a drain specialist come in, locate it, and then give you a price to have it dug up and repaired. Starting to come out of it there. I'd have to go back in the video. I didn't see at what point we went underwater, but we're, you know, right around 90 feet at that point. So somewhat lengthy belly. And the only way to fix that permanently would be to dig it up and do a repair. Assuming it's not a blockage, but it didn't look like it was just a blockage caused by a root or something. So that is a spot where waste could collect and create a blockage where it backs up into the house. I mean, already it's holding water, and there was some waste swirling around. So this point, that looks like the access point's right outside the house, because then it transitions to ABS. So we're right around the foundation marks here. We do have some standing water here as well, and so that's a spot where the line is flat. Even with a small one like that, over time grease will collect there, and then it creates kind of a sticky spot where waste can get stuck and create a blockage. So not ideal. You can clean it periodically, at least that small belly, and that would help prevent blockages. But having a line hydrojetted can be, you know, $800 plus. And so it's also not the cheapest thing. You shouldn't need to necessarily periodically hydrojet lines that are this new. This is ABS, that's what's underneath the slab. And then PVC going through the yard. I'm noticing, I'm just going to put that on for the time being until I seal it, but I'm noticing the clean out cap isn't sealed. I'm going to seal this one before I put it on all the way, but if one's not sealed, there's a good chance that none of them are sealed, and so I would go through, or have a plumber go through and reseal all those clean outs. That way they're not leaking over time into the wall. I'm going to end this recording now.